What's up, guys? It's Kyle. I want to announce my Viper, but before we do that, my brother-in-law wants to go for a quick drive. Just got an alignment, and I don't trust many people with my cars, but he's one of them that I do. He's proven himself that he's a good driver and he's safe and he knows about the lower cars. Just came here. This is kind of a little small shop over here by me. They're really known for alignments on supercars and cars like this. Friends let good friends drive their Vipers. He can drive, and I don't let many people drive my cars, but to let one of my friends enjoy one of my cars and knowing that he's gonna respect it and enjoy it safely, it's really the best feeling ever. I'm sure he's having a blast in there, and probably knowing I trust him with the car is probably even a better feeling. So we're gonna let him enjoy the car a little bit more here and get home and get it washed. All right, we got it cleaned up here at home. Just want to show you guys a little bit around it. This car didn't come with really a lot of this. I just put the TA 1.0 things on the front there. Those weren't there before. I put those on just so it obviously fits like the T8 style spoiler. And I'll drop some pictures of how it looked when I bought it. It had stock wheels. It had silver stripes that are painted from the factory. And really, it had the carbon in the rear, and that was really it. Prefix installed the TA 1.0 front splitter pieces there, and then I installed the Ballinger catless exhaust. I powder coated the black bezels over here on the side, added the two-piece BC Forge wheels, painted the calipers red to match the car, did LED side markers, did some black style tint, you can call it, on the reflectors and around the tail lights to make it all black. I had to reach inside the fender liner and get this painted, which was kind of a pain to get out. Black lug nuts, of course, with the wheels. I gotta get the wheels a little bit clean. Tinted the windshield, but the biggest thing was I did ACR style paint protection film in gloss black. So the paint protection film is this. This is not vinyl. This black is not vinyl. You can see it's, you know, here where the old stripe was, you can kind of see the color, and then you can see the inlay here, and then obviously the old stripes going up. This little bubble, don't worry about that. The car hasn't been in heat since I got it done. I just got to kind of poke a hole and get it to sit back down. The shop has came out multiple times to address any little heat issues and bubbles, but that's very simple. It's going to plug that up. But yeah, it's pretty much done how it sits. I got the carbon emblem, prefix, tune here. I'll get the hood popped. It's pretty much stock. Other than that, stock intake. I mean, the car's bone stock, 8,000 miles on it. You can see under the hood here, it's really clean. It has a prefix stage 1 tune on 93. You can see stock manifold, but it's catless. We'll go on to the interior here. Red interior by Sabelt, and changed the gear shifter there by the same person that did the front emblem. And you can see 8,300 miles. Guys, I wasn't planning on buying this car. If you guys remember, about a year and a half ago or so, I had this Viper specifically. I went out to Jacksonville, Florida to go buy it, and I had a terrible flight. And I was like, I'm not buying this car. Just a really bad overall experience, and getting in this small car, being tall and having back issues and feeling jet lagged, I hated it. Like, in my mood that day was just, I guess I was having mood swings because I hated driving it. Getting in it, driving it, and then me and the owner were like maybe 1,000 or 2 apart for negotiation, and he pretty much sent me home saying, Kyle, I'm not selling you the car, I'm sorry. Pretty much insinuating we're just not gonna make a deal, like you have to go home. I said, okay, no problem. I didn't love it anyway, so I went home. We stayed in communication, and he pretty much was like, Kyle, if you're still interested, let's work out a deal. We talked here and there and just wasn't the right time. And March of this year came around, which I've been hiding it for a while. We came up to an agreement. I bought it, got it shipped. As I was just telling you guys, I didn't like the silver stripes. I really wanted red on red. If you guys already know, we talked about it already. Red on red is my theme. And if you look from back here, or even like a foot and a half away, 2 feet away, you can't even see where the old stripes were. But if you come up close, you could see, and they're painted stripes. So unfortunately for me, I can't really get the stripes off without sanding or painting the whole pretty much car, or the whole top of the car. If you guys know this, Scott at Prefix just told me the stripes are painted on first and then the exterior color is painted on, which is really interesting. So it's literally like after the primer, like literally the stripes are done first and then they do the paint of the car. I don't know what the whole reason behind that is, but obviously, that's one downside to this car that I don't like, but everything else is sweet. I had to do an exhaust on it. It was too quiet. The car was bone stock. The guy literally bought it brand new. It's a one owner Viper. So the guy I bought it from was the original owner. And yeah, I needed the, calipers red here to match the car. It looks really beautiful. The LED side markers, I lowered it. So I put the smaller lowering caps in there. You guys just saw we picked it up from the alignment shop there, and it's perfect. Unfortunately, we're getting towards the end of the season, coming over here. It's middle of August now. It's gonna go into storage for the rest of the season, and I haven't announced it to you guys, and I wanted to show you guys the car, but here it is. It's a 2013. It's got 8,000 miles, one owner car. It was completely bone stock when I bought it, exception for tinted windows and water leaking from the side. This mirror holds so much water, I can't keep cleaning it. But yeah, I just did all my touches to it. The nice thing, besides the tinted windows, it actually had, we come back here, I'm knocking stuff over, is the bezel here, the carbon here, he did that when he bought it. So it saves me like $6,000 worth of carbon that I wanted to do. And he gave me the red piece that came here OEM, which is super ugly. This comes as plastic or red to match the car, and I hated it. So luckily, it already came carbon. That came carbon. This car wasn't even listed for sale. The guy just commented on a forum when I said I was looking for a red on red Viper, and he said he'd entertain offers. And we came to an agreement, a year and a half later, and now I own it. Looks super sweet. The two-piece BC Forged wheels really give it a good offset. And this was a pain right here. And all the work I did myself. I got those painted. My brother-in-law helped me bleeding them and got an alignment. But everything else, the wheels I put on, calipers I took off, the lowering caps I took off. I had some friends in my shop help me one day get a lot of it off. But this was a pain. So this piece right here comes silver. Obviously, it's like, I don't know, it's like aluminum or steel, whatever the temp this can hold. And I wanted to get this off to paint it, or whatever, powder coat it, which it's ceramic coated actually. And I couldn't without taking the whole side skirt off. And you'll see a picture here. I had the car fully taken apart in my shop. And you have to go and take the screws from the backside to get them out. So I figured while I'm already in there, just let me do an exhaust on the thing. So I did a Ballinger catless exhaust. Shout out to the owner of Ballinger. We talked on the phone for a while. And he hooked me up with, time-wise, he hooked me up getting it to me in a timely manner when I explained to him that I needed the car, I needed the exhaust because my car is literally sitting there taken apart. Besides that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the Viper. If you guys have any questions or any video recommendations you guys want to see, leave it down below. Follow me on Instagram at Sinister Lifestyle. Follow my business page, Sinister Auto Sales. If you're looking to buy and sell any performance cars like this Viper, Corvettes, Hellcats, Trackhawks, ZL1 Camaro, anything under the sun, American, and even Nissan GTRs, AMGs, or BMW cars, we buy and sell them at Sinister Auto Sales. Besides that, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.